Not only was it the first day of class, it was the first day of grad school for me. I didn't know what to expect. I knew it was math education, but after my experience in my undergrad, which was not very good, I really didn't have any expectations. All I wanted to get out of this class was more than I got out of my undergrad. Learning math as a kid was like learning to ride a bike. Sometimes you had a good ride, and sometimes you would crash, get scratched up, just have to get back on. Growing up, math in school was not extremely difficult, and it's something I've kind of erased from my memory. I remember doing lots of hands-on math projects and using manipulatives. It was in the 4th and 5th grade that math made an impact on my life. I was in San Antonio. I was in a program at my elementary school that was for children who struggle with math but succeed. The program was called HOTS, or Higher Order Thinking Skills. This program changed the way I thought about math and other subjects. For math time, other math strugglers with potential went to another classroom. We were presented with the same material as the other students, but we were given the options on how we wanted to solve the problem. We were allowed to work in groups, use lots of resources and manipulatives. We used a lot of inquiry skills and working together to solve the problem. This approach made math enjoyable for me and impacted me greatly. My HOTS teacher took the time to show her students how to use math on a daily basis, how working as a team is better than by yourself, and there can be more than one way to solve a problem. This is my twin sister, Julie. We have always been different when it comes to math, and she struggled a lot through elementary school, high school, college with math, and she's now a pre-K teacher, and one thing she has started doing with her daughter at home is showing her how people use math on a daily basis, and I think that it's going to help her daughter, whereas when we were younger, we didn't really get that. My group and I worked really well together. Shaylee, Courtney, and I developed a lesson plan on place value concepts. We agreed on a lesson from the book, put our own twist on it, and created a worksheet for it. My group and I worked really well together. Shaylee, Courtney, and I developed a lesson plan on place value concepts. We all agreed on a lesson from the book, put our own twist on it, and created a worksheet for it. We each led a small group during the activity of counting objects and labeling of the tens and ones. We did learn our lesson. Don't use too many beans. For the Math in the Community project, Shaylee, Sadie, and I adopted Courtney into our group, and we each created something for grades 1 through 4. We found items in the school and community that were grade level specific, and compiled them together with ideas on how to incorporate them in the classroom.
And I just thought, well, if you take away 2 from the 7, it makes 5. So I put the 2 down there because that's 2 extra. Carried the 10, gave out a little 1, put over the 7 and the 9. Since I know 9 plus 1 equals 10, why did I go through it? Why didn't I just want to go through all the fuss trying to figure out to do that? I just use that 1 to make a 10. Put it over here, put that 7 right there. Then I did 1 plus 1, 2. And I got 272.
So you just used the answer you used to subtract to add to. Why did you choose the number 195?
Because if I did 272, it wouldn't be 195.
Very good. During my child interview, I learned that I'm not very confident in my questioning skills. Casey explained how she solved the problem, and all I could do was sputter out a question. In another problem that unfortunately did not make it on tape, Casey expressed the fact that she was not confident in subtracting, and then was embarrassed when she figured out she made a mistake in stacking. I learned that kids can express their own weaknesses, and with little guidance and more questioning, their light bulbs come on. Okay, boys, what kind of line are you?
Parallel.
And why are you parallel lines? What makes you a parallel line?
Because we're never intersecting.
You're never intersecting. Very good. Alright, girls, what kind of line are you?
Perpendicular.
And what makes you perpendicular?
Intersecting.
You're intersecting. Good job. Obtuse angle. Can you help them?
Yeah. Okay.
What do they need to do?
Scoot up a little bit. No, like straight. They're doing an obtuse.
We don't need to just adjust Justin.
Yeah, just
There you go.
straight. Okay. That's good.
Okay, so what kind of angle are you guys?
Obtuse.
You're an obtuse angle? What would be your definition of obtuse angle?
Like we're always spread apart.
You're very far apart. Good job.
Like this. Right angle, acute. Yeah, no, but connect your feet together. Well, like not all the way. Yeah, like that. Okay. I thought we were doing it right. No. Cute. Okay, stay.
All right, girls. What kind of angle are you?
Acute.
And what would you describe an acute angle as?
It's very small.
What letter do you look like?
A V.
Very good.
Okay. One person does here. One person does here. One person does here.
And what are you going to make?
A right angle.
Make it.
Okay, go. Over here. Oh. Guys.
Y'all just made, what are y'all, right now, if you, Madison, get back on that line that you were just on. What are you now? Lay down, Justin? What are you now? Okay, let's make your right angle. I want to see it.
Okay, just go there. Gabby, Gabby, go all the way there.
All right, guys, what are you?
A right angle.
Angle. What makes your right angle?
We're 90 degrees always.
Good job.
You should catch him doing that.
Hey, your legs were in an acute.
Oh yeah.
Did you see that? It was an acute. No, you had it in acute when you did it the first time.
Had what in acute?
When he did his cartwheel.
You did a cartwheel?
No, I did handstand. I did cute handstand.
Oh, okay.
Do it.
All right.
Okay, now that we just reviewed our angles and lines by making their shapes, the angles lines with our bodies, I put our poster up here that y'all drew what you made with your bodies. What you are going to do is look through these magazine pictures and try to find these angles in real life things. So I see one right now on this very first page. Can someone point out something that you see on this page? Maddie,
Obtuse.
you see an obtuse angle. And on the what? The turtle spin?
Yeah, like.
So if you had obtuse, because I'm going to assign y'all all one to find, you could cut this out, and on the green sheet of paper, you're going to glue it, and you're going to write obtuse angle. Okay? So,
Maddie, where did you find that angle?
Right here on the tip,
And why do you think that's an acute angle?
because it's very tiny and it's pointy.
Very good. Hey, what did you tell me? What's on your shirt?
Oh, I have parallel lines on my shirt.
Very good. What kind of angle is that, Justin?
Right angle.
A right angle.
I found intersecting lines.
And what are those lines called?
Parallel. Perpendicular lines.
On the back part of the arrow, it's parallel, and then like when it makes the front part, it's acute.
After watching my lesson, I learned that watching yourself teach is the best criticism. That my questioning skills have grown. I say good job and very good a little too much, and I need to find another word. This course has shown me a new way to teach math. I don't recall being questioned by my teachers, but questioning is a great way to gather data and find where students are struggling in math. This is Christian, my videotaper. She's awesome.